All right, welcome. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Land That I Love, courtesy of Tammy the Siberian Wind and Cathy from My Hobby Home. So, if you guys have not been following along, the blue blocks that you see up here, all the stars, Cathy's got hers even more done than mine are, because I'm falling behind. All these little blue stars, we did those in November, and then we used a little bit of December and a little bit of January to catch up and finish up. The red and white stars were our December blocks, and now that we're in January, we are doing a different block every week. So we are putting the quilts together as we go, getting them kind of assembled. The book has a lot of information in it about how to put all that together. If you don't already have a copy, I apologize about that. My hair clip just moved. If you do not already have a copy, there is a link below this video to where you can pick up a copy of the Celebrate With Quilts book by Lissa Alexander and Susan Ake. And that is where we are working from. So, Cathy, how are you tonight?
I am absolutely great. I took the day off of work today, getting ready to go on my trip tomorrow. So excited.
And
But
it
I
and
did figure out what book I was doing today, though.
Yay!
Finally.
What block are you going to do?
I am doing the building blocks block.
Ah, that's the one that I did first.
I really?
I think so. Is it that one?
Oh, yeah, that is.
Yeah,
Let me
that
see,
one's
because it
so.
turns it up at a, yep, that's the same one.
That's so fun. That's so fun. All right, I'm gonna grab everybody and say hi to everyone. We've got Joyce. She stopped in. She said she'll be over at Debbie's and then back over here when Debbie's done, which is absolutely fine. Jess is here. Welcome in, Jess. Rita from Crystal Dragon House of Creations is here. Welcome in, Rita. Jean is here. She says hi all from the Bay Area, California. How are you doing? How close is that? That's San Francisco Bay. I don't think that's close to the wildfires, but let me know how you're doing. Chloe is here. She says hello, Tammy, Cathy, and all. Welcome in, Chloe. Hi, Don. He says hello, everyone. Chloe says, I sound jealous. Oh my gosh, am I ever? So, Cathy posted a video earlier today saying, showing you guys that she was working on putting these blue blocks together, the rows and all of that. I'm going, I haven't even started. So this is what I was working
Well,
on
you
earlier today.
you are a much faster sewer than I am, so I
Not
have to take every moment I get.
not by much, not by much. Welcome in Melina, and welcome in Cindy and Teresa. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We really do appreciate it. So as Cathy said, she is working on the building blocks block. That was what page you said, 11?
20 is the one
Oh,
I'm
page
doing.
20. Okay. So if you want to follow along with Cathy, that is the block she is working on tonight. And I am working on the Arizona block from page 8. So if you guys do see me looking this direction instead of looking at you guys, I do apologize. I'm having some issues with my camera. We're having issues with the elevator in my building. It's an issue day. It is just an issue day. So if I'm looking over, I'm looking at the chat and looking at Cathy. And if I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking directly at you guys, but I can't read anything that you're saying while I'm looking at you. So I apologize in advance.
And I may freeze up tonight. I forgot to cut my phone onto
Oh,
cell data. So I may
yeah.
have to cut the Wi Fi off.
Yeah, and if you guys have any problems, if captions are not working, or if you're not able to hear one or the other of us, please let me know. I am still trying to troubleshoot that. That has been an ongoing issue we've had this entire series, where one night it's fine, and then the next time it is way off. So I apologize. Rita says, call technology on vacation day. Haha. My technology has been trying to take a vacation day since December. I've got a couple of technology related things that I'm trying to fix, and none of them have worked exactly the way I have wanted. I've got, how many do I have? I have probably 4 different sets of emails going. with different agencies, groups, and government agencies too. I apologize. Yeah, they're involved. But I've got so many different technology related issues going on right now, and it all started back in December. So I'm a hot mess. I am a hot mess.
Well, you're on the right train then.
I've got good company for the ride, right?
Some days I feel like the conductor of that train.
Okay, so Cathy is the conductor, and I'm riding in the caboose. Okay, I'm catching up on the tail end, and just trying to make sure that if the train spins off the tracks, that I am on one good side of it. Rita says, "Wow, long time." Yeah, it's been a long time. It has been a long time. And it's not just one issue. It's like everybody, keeps joining the train to help me, help put me further behind on everything. Andrea says, "Howdy, everyone watching on TV, and captions are working. Yay! Fantastic. I'm glad captions are working." So, my,
Chloe says she has
huh?
got to get sewing.
Yeah.
Chloe said she has got to get sewing.
Yeah, there's a lot of sewing to be done. There's a lot of sewing to be done. So I am thinking that Saturday I'm going to take some time and get on doing temperature rings, you guys. So if I do a live Saturday, just depending on how I'm feeling and what time of day, I may be sewing on temperature rings, just so you have an FYI. It's not scheduled yet. I don't know what time I'll be up that day. But that is a potential plan. And then Sunday, Sean from The Guy Who Sews is going to be over here, and we are going to work on Fab Farm. So I get to work with all the little bitty pieces again.
Are you doing the 100-acre wood one?
I wish. I don't have the extra bandwidth right now to put on that.
So it must be Donnell that's doing that.
I think
Is she
it
doing
is. I think so, but don't quote me on it. Can't go to the
because
bank
I know
with that
somebody was doing 100-acre wood, or
one.
maybe it's Fab Farm.
Well, Sean is doing 100 acre. Is it Fab Farm or you guys in the chat can help us out? Is 100 acre an Art East, or is it Elizabeth Hartman? Welcome in, Melanie. She says, "Hi, Tammy. Welcome. Glad you're here." Chloe says, "Color combo recommendations for temperature rings using 4 variables." Okay, so what I'm using on mine is red, orange, green, and blue, and I'm using a black background. I'm using purple setting stones, and I will use some kind of purple for the outer rings. But that's my favorite. Melanie says Donnell is doing Winnie the Pooh. Yes, Art East. Okay, yeah. So it is an Art East pattern. Art East does fantastic patterns, you guys, if you've never checked them out. They don't have a YouTube channel. Sean did manage to feature Art East on the Trunk Show. So if you've not gone to take a look at Art East, they are a fantastic company out of Canada. And their patterns are, you're going to have as many small pieces as an Elizabeth Hartman with an Art East pattern. But there's a lot more variations from just the standard already issued out Elizabeth Hartman's. So if you're looking for something different, you might check out Art East and see if they have what you're looking for. I'm not sponsored or affiliated, but they really do have some cool stuff, just gonna say. There was one I was going color combinations. So the original temperature rings, that muslin backing, so cream colored background, that one was browns. I know it's here. Hang on. Browns, purples, blues, and greens. I have also seen a really good color combination with, like, let's say you want to do, well, actually, okay, let's do this. Chloe, do you have your background? Have you already chosen your background color for your temperature rings? What would you do, Cathy, if you were going to do temperature rings?
I was doing the temperature ring. Uh, for my color combination would probably, well, I mean, if I did it based off of the temperature around here, of course, it's going to be red.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm looking to see if that my temperature is showing here. It's not. But like the tones that I would use is probably more like the navy blues, and then just step down a color for each one of them. Go from like navy blues to gray,
Gotcha.
and
So,
then like the rosy pinkish reds
uh-huh.
down to a cream. So those would be my two
Gotcha.
color
So,
keys that I would use.
so that's also an idea. Chloe says she doesn't have a background yet. The Rita, which one? We're jumping a lot of different projects. She says, isn't that from Riley Blake? Some of my fabrics are Riley Blake. So here's another idea. If you are looking for more of a monochromatic kind of temperature rings instead of all the different colors, you could always do, like, let's say you wanted to do a black or a white for your background, but you've got like 400, or not 400, you got your darkest blues as one variable. You could also do medium blues as another variable. You could do two different shades of gray, or two different ranges of gray as your other two. So you could do more of a monochromatic kind of formulation as well. Let's see, the 100 acre. Nope. Well, so here's the thing. If you are getting a kit with 100 acre, it might be with Riley Blake Fabrics. But no, Art East is the creator of the pattern. So a lot of the creators will go pick fabric lines that they want to use for their patterns. So the Fab Farm that I picked up has some paint box fabrics, I believe. It has some Essex fabrics. So these were ones that Elizabeth Hartman chose to do Fab Farm in. But you can always, if you're just getting the pattern, you can always choose, your own fabrics and your own colors. So there's another one out. I don't know if you've seen it yet, Cathy. Our local quilt shop here has Route 66.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I have seen that.
It's so gorgeous. It's such a gorgeous
It
quilt.
is.
I totally want to do that one. Not in my budget because I would have to kit it up and everything else, but it's gorgeous. Let's see. Chloe says, I love the color, but don't want to make it too bright. Yeah, so that's the thing too. You can always choose kind of the ranges that you want. So like, and it might be, based off of your fabric choices too. So the fabrics that I chose, my black background really, really makes all of my red, orange, green, and blue look so much brighter than they actually are in person. Like, they look so bright. So your background will also help determine what your other fabrics are going to look like. Let's see, 100 Acres kit is using all Riley Blake fabrics. Okay, Rita, you are right on the money. Chloe's got the inside scoop, you guys.
Well, I have a quilt shop that's doing the 100 acre wood starting next month.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, do I want to do it?
It's
Do I not want to do it?
It's such a cute kit, or such a cute quilt. And you've got those grandbabies who would absolutely
I know, but
Love
I'm
that.
I'm just sitting here thinking I've got so many quilts for the grandbabies already. But then, it's Winnie the Pooh. I love
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, the quilt pattern is Route 66. Yeah, that's the one that, oh my gosh. So there's a big flag in the center, and if you haven't read the story behind it, so it's not a flag, sorry, a map. Um, the 100 Acre Wood is cute. Yes, it is. So Route 66, it's being done as a block of the month. Everywhere that I can find it, it's being done as a block of the month. And I don't know, I really need to call my local shop and see if they're um, the doing the kit, like what the kit would cost if she's going to kit it up. She told me she would be willing to. I don't remember when she said she was going to start it. Um, but there's a big map of the United States in the middle. In the background of that is a flag. And then all of the blocks that are going around the map are from states that are on Route 66. It's such a stunning quilt.
Now, I haven't seen that one yet. I'll have to go to my local quilt shop and see if they're going to get that. Um, I was there today. Oh, my goodness.
You gotta have it.
I do. It really is. And I was actually talking to them and asking them, if they had seen the new lines and what they were going to be ordering this year. And she was telling me some that she was ordering, and one of the ones that I really, really want, they're ordering, except they're ordering it in the white background and
Oh.
not the black background.
Oh. And you would
No,
want.
I was like, oh, I really wanted the black background.
Yeah.
So I may still get her to order. She told me she could order anything that I wanted if I saw it and they didn't have it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not even released yet. It won't release until like June or July.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm like, I may get her to get it though.
Chloe says Route 66 is red, white, and blue. Love the story. Yes. It is. It's so gorgeous.
Yes.
We were out. I don't remember where we were going, but Tom and I were out and about, and he was on the phone with my dad, and I saw the quilt and I was like, oh, you got to see this, and of course he's flown past, and I'm like, oh, you got to go back, and my dad was like, it sounds like y'all are out and about. I said, yeah, we passed the quilt shop, and there's a quilt in the window I want him to see. So my dad knows that I saw an eye candy. Rita says 24 blocks ground around the one shaped like the U.S. Yes, that is, I think it is 24 blocks, yeah. Yes, Honeybee Quilt Shop online, it is $25 per month plus $9 shipping. And I think my local shop was saying that they were going to do it, like it was different pricing than that. I don't remember what it was, but it was different. So, I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know if it comes with the fabric at Honeybee. That's the one thing I think I couldn't find, is like the fabric, or whether it was going to come with it. Because I don't know. I haven't looked at it in person to see if it's a panel. 10 on top and 10 on bottom. Then there are 2 on each side. Yep. So that would be 24 blocks around it. Yeah. Gosh, y'all are eyeing it for me, making me want it more.
Yeah, the local quilt shop that has that 100 Acre Wood, they have another one that they're also doing, and it's the Bunny Hill Designs.
Okay.
It's the one that has the houses around it.
Oh.
I can't remember what it's called. They showed it to me, and And I love, okay, Bunny Hill Designs is the first quilt fabric, their sugarberry one. That is the first quilt fabric I ever bought.
Oh, so it's
Ever.
sentimental.
Well, I didn't know where to get this stuff. I literally bought it on Amazon.
Oh, that cracks me up, Kathy.
I
I
was
love it.
just looking for fabric to make my grandbaby's quilt, her baby quilt, before she was born. I mean, we had just found out what she was, and I had to find some little girl fabric. And that
So,
was the one that I just fell in love with, was that one.
so now that grandbaby, when she is old enough, you're gonna have to teach her how to sew because she's the whole reason you got into quilting like this.
She already thinks she knows how to sew.
Oh, she's one of
Her
those.
mama sews some, and she thinks she knows it.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah, right now she has RSV right now, so
Oh,
poor
poor
baby,
thing.
and they have her on a sulfur drug, so she has to stay in the house.
Yep.
That is not good for her.
Oh, well, having RSV ain't good for her either.
No.
Nope,
But
nope.
actually, I mean, I talked to my daughter-in-law today, and she sounded like she was fine. The baby did, which I know she's not. I know she's sick.
Yeah. Well,
But oh, she was wanting to go outside so bad.
it's crazy. The little ones can always they bounce back from being sick. They want to do stuff when they're sick, or even when they're not feeling great. They still want to do stuff, and I'm just going. When I don't
I
feel
don't think
good,
it even gets them down.
it doesn't feel like it does. It does not
I
feel
mean,
like it
me, I
does.
feel like you need to be ordering a crib
Who,
sometimes.
who else wants to go back with me to when you were that little and enjoy being sick and not, being taken down by it?
Not having to go to school.
Yep. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
she has all the energy in the world. Now, my grandson, he had RSV first, and he was awful. He was just not himself at all.
So
So
he's
we
going to be
knew
the
he was
dramatic
sick.
one.
Yes, he is. Oh, it is hilarious. Um, his mama. I was over there yesterday because I haven't got to see him, because he was sick,
Hi, William.
and and I was over there, and he keeps trying to get under his mama's feet while she's cooking.
Oh boy.
And she told him no. And oh my goodness, he threw himself down in that kitchen floor and just, "Wah." And then he raised his head up and he'd look at me and he'd see I was looking at him. He'd put his head on the floor. "Wah." It was so funny. And my daughter, she's like, Mama, he's just trying to get you to pick him up. I
Yep.
told her, I said, I just told him, I was like, I don't pick crying babies up.
Melanie, if I didn't say hi to you earlier, hi. Welcome in, William. He says hello,
Hi,
everyone.
Melina. Hi, Melanie.
So,
And
William,
who all
you
am I
have to go ahead
missing?
and set Tuesday's alarm as well. You've got to be here at 6 on Tuesday. You can't be rolling in here at 6:30 on Tuesday. You have to be on time.
Oh gosh, girl,
Yes.
I was gonna tell you. I've already got my notice that I have to work
Oh no.
midnight to noon, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday
Ouch.
next week. They're forecasting snow. We're not gonna get snow, really. It's Louisiana. We don't get snow. It melts before it hits the ground.
Well, we might get some more snow, but we're accustomed to it here.
Well, I saw y'all have some pretty bad stuff coming up.
Yeah, we're actually not going to get hit that bad, I don't think, but we are under a winter weather advisory. Welcome in, Sherry. She says hi, all. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Sherry.
So, we have got a lot of giveaways coming up on Tuesday, you guys. If you are not my normal Tuesday crowd, you need to be my normal Tuesday crowd this upcoming week. Sorry, y'all. I inhaled my pot pie. Man, that was good from the freezer. Love it. I had one of those last night. Pam
Hi,
is
Pam.
here. Pam.
Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up.
Not
Hit the
not
thumbs up.
not whatever I pronounced the first time. Pam. Welcome in. I'm not talking straight, you guys. It's just a thing tonight.
That may not be Dr. Pepper she's drinking, y'all.
Oh, it is. I promise. It is. I've not spiked it yet. Yay! Chloe, that gives you an advance entry. So you guys, Super Chats will give you advance entries for Tuesday night. So if you don't make it on Tuesday night, an advance entry does get you in advance. It gives you a ticket before everybody else can get tickets. And you don't have to be present to win if you're winning on an advance ticket. So thank you, Chloe. I appreciate it. She said, love your channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Melanie says, number 16. What am I, number 16? What is number 16? I mean, there's 23 flavors in Dr. Pepper. So that's not it. Or is it flavor number 16? Is that what we're going for? I'm confused. I don't know. You guys get to help me out. Chloe says, I hope to be present. Awesome. So that means you can win live too. Welcome in, Judy. She is one of our moderators. Not that there's much to moderate. Nightbutt does most of it for it. Awesome, Melanie. She said, oh, we've got 16 thumbs up. You guys, we have 36 people in the chat. Hit that thumbs up. Figure it out one way or the other. I don't know what device you're watching on. But find a way to hit the thumbs up. Please, please, please. Welcome in, Alicia. She says, hey, everyone. Welcome. Glad you are here.
Hey, Alicia.
So if you guys, and I do have, before I forget, I do have Nightbot going, you guys. So if you have a channel, drop your link in the chat. Do exclamation selfie and Nightbot takes care of the rest. Okay? So drop exclamation selfie in the chat and Nightbot will put your channel link in there. Guys, if you see a channel link pop through the chat, please go click on that and go subscribe. Go watch their content after my live is over. And go like and comment on their videos. Go hang out with them. Give them some love as well. You're going to find a lot of great content creators in my chats. Usually if they're following me, it's because I'm already following them. So it is a fantastic way to expand what you have to watch. So you're not always listening to my boring voice every day.
Well, I also have a thank you to everyone.
Ooh.
A couple of days ago, I hit 3,000.
We need to get me there. We need to get me there.
We're working on it.
Oh. You guys, next week, or this upcoming Tuesday is week 52. So it'll be the 52nd Tuesday night live. And I'm above 600 subscribers. You guys have made that happen. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys make my world go round and round and round. Sometimes I spin round more than I should and get dizzy, but that's okay. Oh no! Jess, Nightbot got you. Sometimes you scare me. Stop spamming emotes. Oh, you got it. All right, welcome in, Marlene. She says, hello, quilters. Just want to say hi. I'm on the way into my quilt guild. Thank you for being here. And anything that you miss, if you want to catch the replay, my YouTube stats would really appreciate it. Thank you. Pam says that she picked up a new bobbin case for her Bernina after work tonight, so I don't have to worry about it over the weekend. Perfect. I do have a question, you guys. If you remember me mentioning that we were doing a retreat, can you tell me, was it January or was it February? Please let me know which one it was. I don't remember. Melanie says, Cathy, I've been watching your haul videos and subscribed too. Yay!
Well, thank you. you.
Let's see. Judy says, Melina, I was
Hey,
trying to get.
Marlene, I see you're there. How are you doing? I saw there was a shift in the fires, and I started thinking about you instantly. So let me know you're okay. Well, obviously you're okay if you're here. So good to know that.
Let us know how the rest of your life is, since you're obviously functioning enough to type. So let
Yeah.
us know how the rest of it's going. Let's
Well, I
see.
saw that they had shifted locations, that they had started going somewhere else too, and I'm like,
Oh,
oh goodness.
gotcha. Oh, I love it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, hang on. Before I get back to that, Cathy, I got your Christmas card, and we'll be sending you those flying geese papers and copy of the pattern for you to pass along to someone.
Oh,
Says
thank
Alicia.
you.
That's awesome. Crystal says the dinosaur is great, Jess. I agree. The dinosaur is amazing. Marlene says, yes, I liked you. Thank you. Rita says, yes, one of those months. Talking about January or February. Um, Chloe says, surprisingly, I don't remember. See, I don't either. Pam says January and February. Hee hee hee. Judy says, I thought it was February. And Rita says, I am almost positive you said February. That's what I was feeling like it was. I was feeling like I said February because we're going to have the freebie month. I think we're going to do retreats on the freebie months. So I have got the freebie pattern drawn up. I have not tested it yet, so please do not panic. As of right now, it is going to use 2 charm packs of a print or color, and 2 charm packs of a background. So a white, cream, if you want to do black, if your prints are really bright and cheerful. That's what it's going to come out with, and it's going to be before borders. It's going to be 48 by 56. And then so you can add borders to it. So I will have more information after I've tested the blocks. So that is the premiere information for February's freebie. And in case you do not have charm packs specifically, a charm pack, I'm basing it off of Moda and who was the other? I think Northcott. Both had 42 squares per charm pack. So you need 84 5-inch squares of your print or color, and then 84 squares of your background. And it's going to be easy. I promise. It's a lot of pieces, but it's going to be easy. It's going to be easy. Let's see. Rita says, wondering if it is cheating if my computer put it as February on the calendar for a reminder. Oh, you're fine. It's not cheating at all. I welcome the reminders, you guys. Because sometimes, like, I'm not sitting here with my calendar right now. I was looking at it earlier and I'm going, okay, I got to plan this, got to plan this, got to do this, got to do this. Where am I going to sleep? And when? And that's just February. I haven't even started past that yet, you guys. Oh, cool. Chloe says that she joined the Finish It Quilt Along by Tiffany at Village Bound Quilts for February. Okay.
Ooh.
I have not seen that one. I'm going to have to look at that one. I went through my closet just the other day, and there's a lot of things in there that I knew it was there. Don't get me wrong. I knew it was there, but I kind of forgot it was there a little bit. So we have a lot of projects to fill in when I get some of these others out of the way. And Perfectly Plaid is now bound, labeled, and washed. So it is ready for gifting. Let's see. Oh, yes. Okay, you guys. That's the other thing. And my dog has tried to open the door again, but he's blocked this time. In case you don't know, he has opened the door a couple of times recently. He has started learning how to open the door to this room. and we don't know how he's doing it, or I don't know how he's doing it yet. So, to be determined. So there is a quilted summit. Have you heard about that one, Cathy?
What is it?
It's called Quilted the Summit. It is
I
a
haven't heard of that.
yeah, it's a virtual. Welcome in, Terry. It's a virtual retreat or virtual series, and I don't know how the pricing is. I was trying to be a presenter, and I did not get selected. There's a lot of great presenters already selected. I've gone and checked out some of their YouTube channels to kind of get familiar with who I want to watch and when. But there's a lot of different lectures that you can attend. It's all online. This is their first annual, and it is February 4th and 5th.
Okay.
So I will not do anything that will take away from you guys watching that. So please do not panic. My channel will still be here when it's all done. But if you guys do want to sign up for something like that, you absolutely can. Let's see. Rita says 30 pieces is a lot. Well, wonder what that means with 288 pieces on one block. 30 pieces is not really a lot for me, but it's a lot for some people. You haven't been here. I don't think you've seen my micro mini project. You've seen my micro mini project, haven't you, Cathy?
I think I have.
It's been a little bit since I pulled it out.
Is it the one you're doing with, like, isn't it called like the postage stamps, the size that you're using?
Oh no, that's a different one. That's the mosaic. I haven't started the mosaic yet. I'm cutting pieces for it, but I haven't started that one yet.
I don't know. I might not have seen the micro mini then.
Yep. So I have a micro mini project, and right now it's 1 1/8 inch half square triangles that are going together into a block, and 16 of those, or no, how many? 14 of the triangles and then 4 squares are going into a block to make a 2.5 inch finished block. I got other stuff that's going in with it too.
I think you've showed me
Okay.
that. I think you have.
I cut it on it a while back. Let's see. Pam says that she has signed up for the Quilted Summit too. Yep. So if you guys are interested in the Quilted Summit, if you Google Quilted Summit, there will be information out there about it. Chloe says, "Awesome, Pam. You finished more than me. 2025 needs to be the year of finishes." Right? I only have 10 quilt tops. Actually, I miscounted. I have 11. But 10 was easier for you guys to type Tuesday night. Let's see. Sherry says, "I need more than the month of February to get my projects, or month of get to get my projects done." Yeah, absolutely. Pam says it's a new skill. Paladin has to practice opening the door. Oh, Chloe says tickets are free, but I paid because I work so I can watch later. Awesome. See, that I didn't know. I didn't know exactly how it was going to work. Pam says that she's only doing the freebie on the Quilt Summit. Okay. Rita's doing the same. Yeah, I don't know how much Quilted Summit is running. I started getting the emails and I'm like, you guys, you told me I was going to get a free ticket, and I don't see a free ticket in my email box. So what's the deal? And they emailed me and fixed it for me. They linked it all up for me. So I don't think I measured how big these need to be trimmed. How are you doing on your block? You're already done,
Right
aren't
now,
you?
I am putting my 9 patches together. Um, I'm actually putting the 3rd row on each one of my 9 patches.
Yeah, you are way ahead of me.
Well, right now I'm pinning them on there.
I've got to trim my half square triangles down so that they fit. 79. 79. I'm confused. Oh, $79? Oh my goodness. If that's what we're talking about. $79 for Quilted Summit for the paid for. Yeah, I don't know. Like, they didn't give me any kind of feedback as to why I wasn't selected, other than they already have a lot of other content creators. But it did look like there were some that were repeats. Okay, yeah, $79, yeah. Yeah, so I tried to get it for free, or I tried to get on the docket, but didn't happen. Wasn't meant to be. Of course, I'd be sitting here preparing for that instead of doing this right now. I think all the videos had to be filmed by the end of December or something. So it actually worked out that I didn't get selected, but that's okay. Maybe next year. Supposedly you get coupons. Okay. I don't know. I haven't looked at all the details since they started sending out the purchase version. So like I don't know all the details. But it will be cool to watch. So we're gonna see. Oh, supposedly you get coupons for next time? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, this is their first one, so we can hope that there's going to be a next one. I really haven't even looked at all the lectures that are going to be done.
And who is this through? It's Quilters. What is it?
It's called Quilted Summit. And I don't
Quilting
know.
Summit. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know the exact name of who they're claiming is responsible for setting it up. Or what group is responsible for setting it up. I don't know all those details, but I really didn't. I mean, it came all at the same time that I was working on temperature rings, so it was all really, really at the same time. It's kind of hard to keep track, you guys. Now you know.
It is.
Now you know what happens when I get busy. Something drops. There are a bunch scheduled. Yeah, there are. There's a bunch of lectures scheduled. And my understanding is that they are all pre-records. So the person who's giving the lecture is not going to necessarily be doing it live. So that will eliminate some of the problems that we've seen in the past. The host is Tabitha Smith. Okay. That makes sense. I have seen her name a few in relation to it. So many January YouTubers are doing paid things right now. I just paid for an online class with Natalia Bonner for my long arm, so my quilting budget is spent for the first quarter 2025, right? Teresa says Quilt Queens. Ooh, who's the Quilt Queen? Is that me and Cathy? Are we the Quilt Queens? You gotta
Thank you, Teresa.
Yeah, you gotta expand on that. Kristen from IC Stars is presenting, and there's a virtual sew in the evening when you pay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've done a retreat with Kristen. I'll be doing another retreat with her this year. In April.
Okay, is that when you're going to Stitch in Heaven?
Stitch in Heaven?
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I won't be doing anything there. I am a participant. So I'm going to enjoy.
You're going to see what it's like to be on the receiving end for a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, last year was the first time I'd ever gone to a quilting retreat.
Okay.
And it was the first weekend of February when I went.
Gotcha.
And she is just as bubbly in person as she is in her videos.
Awesome.
So, just saying.
Oh, okay. Teresa says Quilt Queens is her quilting community, and there are quite a few ladies on the list. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, we're still quilting queens, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I wore a queen costume for the last Halloween presentation, or the last October presentation, so I get to claim queen as well. Just saying. Just saying. I was actually given that nickname. It was Giovanna and Mike from A New York Beauty. And they were talking Freddie Mercury from the band Queen, and like
Yeah.
it was a whole deal. I think I was blushing when they were saying all that in the chat too. That may have been why they kept going. I don't know. My pale skin, I blush so easily. I still have 4 half square triangles to trim.
Oh, goodness.
Is yours going together the way that you hoped?
Yeah, so far so good. It's I'm having to take it step by step. Let's just say that.
Okay, that's fair.
It's not a lot of memorization going on tonight.
Well, I pulled out my little board. Let's see. Pam, I hope it was helpful.
I pulled mine out and it is so sad looking.
Oh, what, your little board?
Yes, I actually ordered another one because mine is so sad. It looks like well, I can show you. Look, it's like coming loose right there.
Well, the nice thing is, because you're on camera, we can't see that it's coming loose. Oh, you're so sweet,
It makes
Andrea.
it difficult.
She went back.
It makes
She went back and took a screenshot of me in my queen costume and posted it in the Facebook group.
Oh.
Thank you. That's so sweet. That was the night I hit 500, you guys. I actually got off of here and cried because that was like a milestone. Teresa was asking, have I listened to their music yet? I did. Like, I have not. Like, I am familiar with the songs, but I don't memorize song titles normally. If it's not a song that came out when, like, I was around to have it come out, I didn't pay attention. So I've heard a lot of their music before. Like, it's not unfamiliar. It's just, it's not in my normal music repertoire of what I choose to listen to.
Who was that, Queen?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, girl. Oh, man.
I mean,
That's one of my favorite groups.
I couldn't place any of it, but I'm the young whippersnapper, remember?
We are the champions. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, I mean, I know the songs now, but like, am I necessarily going to be in a dark alley being asked about it and remember? No. Let's see. Pam says Chloe starts Sunday at dark 30. Not exactly what the class schedule is. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, we will do the retreat. Probably going to be the last Saturday or last weekend of February. And I'll do it the same way I did the September retreat. If you guys attended the September retreat, you'll remember. If you didn't, what happens is I open the retreat up Saturday morning. And last year I opened it up after my live Saturday morning. I won't do a live Saturday morning this time. So I will open it up at whatever time I set for Saturday morning, and you come and go as you please. Okay, so you can come in, hang out, share what you're working on, sew, chat, leave, come back, hang out, sew, chat, leave, come back, you know. And it's going to run until an hour before my live on Sunday night. So I will stay up all night probably, or most of the night, and I'll probably get like 3 hours of sleep like I did last time. But if you're here, then, you know, if anybody's in the group or whatever, you know, if I need to go lay down or whatever, you're welcome to stay. Like, I'm going to leave it running. Let's see. Teresa says her favorite group is Pink Floyd.
I'm with you, Teresa. They're pretty cool too. I think I have to say my favorite is Leonard Skinner though.
Oh my goodness. We're pulling out some
That I
great.
may be dating myself, but
uh, Chloe says that she's putting together the last row, Andrea. She has to finish putting row 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and 6 to 7. Oh my goodness. Then that's that mystery, so that's going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing how that comes out. All right, I am laying my pieces down on my board now because I have all my half square triangles. I have my flying geese. I may need to trim my flying geese so they're not going on just yet. Not until I know that they are the direction they need to be. Because I'm not ripping. I have Jackie over here, but we're not ripping tonight. It is not a ripping
okay, I
night.
may try using my board too. I don't
Okay.
know how this is gonna work.
Yeah,
Turn it to
yeah, my board is really helping me. Of course, once I pick it up, you guys really won't be able to see the fabrics because my board is red and my fabrics, I've got red and white. So it's great. It's gorgeous. Like it's coming together. It's definitely a busy block. So if you guys are looking to do the Arizona block, definitely use a way to lay it down. Jess says, just finished quilting the dino quilt, now to binding. Oh, no, 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 no. You have another quilt to load on that long arm, sweetheart. She has a super secret quilt going on. She needs to load on that long arm before she gets too far down the rabbit hole on anything else. Judy says Leonard Skinner was awesome. I like Paul McCartney and Wings. I actually have a Blink 182 shirt that I cannot wear on YouTube because it is not appropriate. But like I listen to pretty much anything. So if you guys were playing the music, I would be fine with that. I just may not be able to identify them. Let's see. Andrew says, cool, Chloe. So far, I've not heard from anyone else. So you may be the winner by default. Hey, you know, stranger things. Stranger things. Jess says, Tammy, I turn all shades of red. Let's see. Chloe says that she's mostly only been working on Andrea's quilt. It's pretty and can't wait to share. I can't wait for you to share either. Teresa says my hubby bought me the Spangled Pattern from Kim Deal, and I don't know where to begin because it has that much fabric. Is that one that you've got? Is that Spangled Pattern? The Kim Deal Spangled Pattern? Or who has
um,
that? Oh, Jess has it. She said, ooh, Teresa, I have that too. I knew somebody had it. I knew I've seen it somewhere. I'm trying to place it. Like I'm trying to think of like what it looks like other than the fact that it's got some stars on it. Because I know it has that. Is it crazy that I forget stuff like this?
well, I mean, as you can tell, I'm trying to get rid of stash and not build stash, but here I am gonna order more fabrics. They shouldn't be here until like July,
Oh, okay.
so maybe that don't count. I
Let's.
definitely will not be doing a no buy month ever again because it seems like every time I've done that,
You buy more?
they've had sales that I can't pass up. So, you know,
All right,
I,
William, close
I
your
do. I buy the
ears.
sales.
You are sticking to your no buy January or your no buy year, whichever one you're doing. You're sticking to it. Don't listen to Cathy. Shop the stash at home.
Well, I did say I was going to do a no buy 2025. No. I think that lasted 2 or 3 days. That was about it.
Oh, speaking of no buy, I'm not intentionally doing a no buy, so it's not like I'm holding back. Um, However, I was gifted some minky fabric. And do you guys remember me pulling that sheep quilt out and working on that the other night? Maybe a couple Sundays ago. Where I was working on the circles. Applique circles. I have backing now.
Don, I'm from Louisiana.
He's probably sitting there trying to figure out where your accent is. Oh, he's up here in Wyoming, so he's probably trying to figure out where that accent is from. Oh, I love it.
I am from North Louisiana. I am not Cajun. I'm Northern.
Yeah, she's not quite to the spicy foods. Judy says Bob Seger was great too. We had great bands when I was a young kid. Well, see, I think I had some great bands too when I was a kid. But I mostly listened to country music, so... Oh, Pam, good timing with the comment. She says, I'm the country fan, so Reba is my all-time favorite. I love Reba. Love Reba. Let's see. Jess says, I listen to all this music, love it. Chloe says, the free pattern by Fat Quarter Shop that Katie and Sean are working on together is similar to the Spangled Pattern. Okay, that makes sense. Teresa says, Judy, I like the classic rock. Judy says that she's doing good with her no buy January. Going to see how long I can go without buying any fabric. Hi, Lana. Dawn says, I love the accent.
Thank you.
You have a new fan, Cathy. Let's see.
Well, who was that said their country? Pam?
Yeah.
I like country too. I actually like all kinds of music. But if I have to say a favorite country star, I have to say Tim McGraw. I have to.
Okay. I will differ from you on that. In that I like his earlier
I have
works.
to. I know him.
Huh?
I know him, so I have to say he's my favorite.
Well, okay. So
I can't say anybody else. Huh?
Well, I like his earlier work. I'm not a huge fan of his more recent work, but that's me because of the things that I like to listen to. Teresa says that she likes Jason Aldean and she listens to a lot of different music. Andrea says, I wish I would have bought a couple of boxes on your D-Stash sale, Cathy. I have 2 half jelly rolls from one of the Fat Quarter Shop boxes that you showed. I am making a log cabin with those and needed more.
Oh, trust me, there's going to be another deep stash.
Yeah, there's
you
going to
see
be
this
more.
cabinet back here behind me? That's jelly rolls. That is fat quarter bundles. I do have more projects also coming. So I may do a pattern deep stash. So if you're looking for jelly roll patterns, I probably have them. Because that was the first thing I learned to sew with was jelly rolls.
Judy says, Barbara Mandel was my favorite country singer. Lana says that she likes most all country music. Yeah, I grew up listening to all kinds of music. I mean, I listened to Beach Boys in my mom's car and country music in my dad's. So it's, it is what it is. Jess says she has a little over a week. Yeah, that's not a lot of time. She says she'll get it done. I gotta harass you, right? I got to. I'm not spilling anything I'm not supposed to, so, But I gotta harass.
Yeah, Timmy. I forgot I'm supposed to tell you something.
Oh, dear.
You have a mystery box coming to you from a mystery person.
Ooh. Well, thank you.
It's not me. Remember the other night I told you had a second box coming?
Yeah.
That's a mystery box.
Okay.
From a mystery person.
Well, I went to the mailbox today because it's across town. I went to the mailbox today and there was a box in there and my husband's like, I left it in there for you because I don't know what this is. I'm like, I ordered some fabric, so maybe that's that. And he's like, I don't know. It felt like something totally different. I was like, So I went to go find out what it was, and it's something I needed to ship back anyway, and he wouldn't have known, so it's fine. Joyce is joining back to the chat. Welcome back, Joyce. Glad you are here. The oldies are wonderful. Chloe says that she grew up with the Beach Boys. Andrea says she's probably aging herself, but Elvis is my all-time fave. So my stepdaughter's mom, her favorite is absolutely Elvis. Like, she does, like, tributes to Elvis on his birthday, and, like, she's diehard Elvis. So, you know, I don't judge. I don't judge. Marty Robbins, I have not heard that name in forever.
Wow.
Patsy Cline, Johnny Cash. I got another one for you guys. Pam Tillis. Pam Tillis. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Everybody got quiet. But the chat's 30 seconds behind, so it's not their fault. Bellamy Brothers is what Pam's putting in there, too. Yeah, I love Johnny Cash. Love Ring of Fire. Let's see. Judy saw the Bellamy Brothers in concert. There's, like, concerts going on in Vegas all the time. Welcome in, Laura. She says, hi, everyone. Welcome,
Hi, Laura.
welcome. How are you feeling? You know we're going to keep asking you that until you're saying you're recovered, right? She's newer than Skeeter Davis. Okay, so Skeeter Davis is a little too much before my time. I know vaguely. I couldn't name any of his songs, but I vaguely know who Skeeter Davis is. Marty Stewart. Helen Reddy. Hadn't heard that name in a while. I can't place her. But I hadn't heard that name in a while.
Talking about concerts, my very first concert was at Alabama.
Oh, I've never seen him in concert.
And then, let's see, who else was there? Randy Travis with Ricky Van Shelton and Shelby Lynn. And then we saw Leonard Skinner and another band. I'm not even going to say their name. They were awful.
Oh, goodness. Laura says that she's doing well, anxious to be better.
The language was awful.
Oh, I bet. I bet. I love her song, I Am Woman, says Andrea. Alan, I love Alan, is what she says. Lana saw the Righteous Brothers, Crystal Gale, and B.G. Thomas. Wendy, welcome into the chat, Wendy. She says, hello, I enjoy watching the two of you. Thank you. She says she usually watches it on the TV, but haven't figured out how to make a comment on it, so I go over to my laptop. That's the perfect plan. Dawn says, the Eagles at the Sphere was fantastic. Awesome. You get to travel so much. I'm jealous a little bit. I'm just going to say that. Lana says, Alabama. Yes, Alabama's fantastic. I haven't seen him in concert, but autocorrect got her. That's where Alan came from. All right. Kid Rock puts on an awesome show, says Judy. Everly Brothers, says Joyce. I can't place the Everly Brothers, I'll be honest. I'm young. In case you ever wondered, I am officially young. Let's see. You guys are so fantastic. Let's see. Helen Reddy was our fave during the women's movement and the Burn Your Bra era, says Andrea. Awesome. Okay, that makes sense. That's why the name is familiar. I just couldn't place it. Okay. So many good names being thrown out. I remember watching music videos and just wanting to go to some of these concerts. Welcome in, Terry. She has joined the chat tonight. Teresa says that she saw Pink Floyd in '89 and it was awesome. Pam says, OMG, I love hearing so many older country artists. Makes me want to get my CD player going.
But if you think about country artists, there was no country artist, I don't think, better than Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers set the stage for a lot. He really did.
Yes.
He kind of helped country music transition some.
Yeah,
Um,
he did. Like
let's see.
when he and Dolly did that Islands in the Stream.
Mm-hmm. I love the stories behind some of them. Chloe says music videos were awesome, right? Okay, so this is gonna date me, and I fully admit it's gonna date me. So shoot me later. We're not shooting me right now. I still have a block to finish. Um, I remember when Garth Brooks's, um what is it? There was a music video that Garth Brooks put out that he was at a piano, and it was a white piano, and he was in a white
Thunder
suit.
Rolls.
No.
Was it when Thunder Rolls?
No, Thunder Rolls was
I
a
know it
different
went
one.
in Friends in Low Places.
It's not that one. It was one of the other songs he put out about that same time. But it was like they were pouring all this red paint.
I remember that.
Oh my gosh. That video disturbed me so much because I am a very literal person. So when I saw all this paint going all over this, all over this piano, I was crying because I was like, they are ruining that piano. And I know they did all of it filming, different rounds, but oh my goodness.
I do wanna. I remember it.
American Bandstand, yeah. So Cathy remembers that. Laura says one of my favorite concerts was in the 80s. I saw Elton John and Stevie Wonder in concert. Oh, I bet that was fantastic. Judy says Fair and Young, yeah, absolutely. Wendy says when I was 17, I saw the Beach Boys and Sonny and Cher in Toronto. I saw Reba at the CN Fair in Toronto as well many years ago. Oh, those were probably fantastic. Probably fantastic. The most recent concert that I saw was Lindsey Sterling. I was supposed to see Pentatonics, but I got my dates messed up and we missed the concert. Believe me, I was crying. Pentatonics is really good if you ever get the chance to see them. Let's see. And Top 40 on Saturday radio with Wolfgang, says Pam.
Yeah, that was Solid Gold used to come on Saturday mornings too. I think.
Yep. All right, I'm on to my sewing my last row on, and then sewing my last column on, and then I'll sew my rows together. Those were the good old days. Red strokes, yes, that is the video we're talking about, Judy. That's the one. That's the Garth Brooks one.
What was it? Yes,
red
yes,
strokes.
Red Stroke.
Yeah. Laura says I saw Cher in concert and she was spectacular. Oh, I believe it. So, I am watching a movie right now, and like I keep pausing it because I don't watch the whole. I don't sit down and watch movies, guys. I don't. I mean, I will watch something with somebody, but I don't sit down and watch a movie just to watch a movie. It's not my normal thing. And but I am watching a movie right now, and it's got Cher in it, and I'm just sitting there looking, and I'm just going, how old was she? And she does not look her age. She's got some good genes, guys. She's got some fantastic genes.
Or a great surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two.
Both. Probably both. Alicia says, not a country fan, but my favorite concert hands down was Prince, but old school 1999 Prince. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's the fantastic thing, is that we can classify artists based off of what era they came from or when they were really good and when we really liked them. Because artists do change. Quilters, we change, we grow. We shift what we're doing. Some people like what we did in the early days, and some people like what we do in the later days.
Yeah.
My dog just got yelled at. He tried to open the door again, and I just heard stop getting yelled from the living room. Let's see. Melina says Soul Train. Lana says remember the game show Name That Tune. I would have stunk at that game. I do not. I would not have done well. Let's see. Andrea says her late husband was a radio clown and a farrier. He knew Reba before she was famous. She was a barrel racer and traveled the same circuit he did. He was her farrier and shod her horses. That's fantastic. She really is a down-to-earth person, as far as what I can tell. I always wish her well. Her and Dolly. Let's see. Laura says, I've probably seen more country artists because my husband and I used to go to Country Thunder in Arizona, and we saw several big names every year. The best R&B was Otis Redding. Let's see. I loved Name That Tune, says So Terry. Sorry, Andrea, I've been fighting migraine almost 2 weeks. Oh no, Lana. We will good vibe that migraine away. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna good vibe it away. Let's see. Andrea says that the husband that passed, he passed 25 years ago, and she remarried. Yeah, that's why I say I like Tim McGraw from his early days. How's your block doing, Cathy?
I'm trimming it.
You're ahead of me, but not by much. I'm not behind by much. I'm gonna have to do all my rows one direction, and then the next row the opposite direction. That's how I have to press.
Yeah, I'm
these.
having to trim quite a bit more than I anticipated.
Oh yeah, I had to do that too.
And didn't you change your colors? Your colored block you did white, and your white block you did colored? Because this is what mine is looking like.
Not on that one. No, that one's,
you did.
that one's correct.
No, it was.
It's the other one that I swapped. It's the star one.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, the star one is the one that I swapped. And you know what? My block is going to get pressed at the end because I pressed one row, and now I'm just going to nest seams the whole way through. That is my cheating method, and it's going to work. Gosh darn it, it's going to work. Agreed, Laura. She says, Lana, I'm so sorry. I get migraines too. Hopefully it'll pass soon. I do too. I don't wish them on anyone. I really don't. Migraines are the worst. Let's see. The only country I truly love is Faith Hill, says So Terry. And if they ever break up, I will be upset. I know that there's, they've got a big love story and all of that, but I'm picky about my music sometimes. I really am. I mean, now there's some songs from when I was growing up I can sing that, well, I can't sing. So let's get that straight. I cannot actually sing. But I can sing every word. Jess is in here with red strokes. Yep, that's the one. That's that one with the paint getting on the piano. That always bothers me.
For some reason, mine does not look like yours.
It does. It's the one up here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a match. My fabrics are just more pale than yours are. So that's a little bit of it. But yeah, yours looks just right. All right, this is where my block is right now. So we're almost there.
Laura was saying she saw Tim and Faith at one of their Soul to Soul tours.
Oh, okay.
And who was that said they'd be upset if you just listen to the media stuff, they have them breaking up all the time. It's crazy.
They break up Prince William and
of course
Kate
we
Middleton.
see that here because that's where I went to school with him. So I know him like personally. He was never a cowboy here. He was always the preppy kid, which when I saw him in boots and a cowboy hat the first time, I was like, "What are you wearing?" It shocked me, but yeah, they started doing what they called swamp stock here after he had a friend pass away, and he used it as a fundraiser to he does scholarships for that friend,
Oh, cool.
and they use swamp stock as the fundraiser to fund that scholarship. And I remember when they came in and got married, nobody knew they were getting married
Oh my
at all.
goodness.
And they came in and secretly got married and then had swamp stock and all that. And that was the year Faith was pregnant because they wouldn't let her play ball that year because what they did, they had a baseball game,
Uh-huh.
and they always brought in like new talent
Okay.
with them. They bring them in and they play ball with them,
Uh-huh.
and then afterwards at night they would have a concert,
Oh.
and they would bring they'd bring like recording artists then. And like down here, we have a guy like Joel Sonnier. I don't know how many people would have ever heard of him, but I remember one year Joel Sonnier sang with them. That, and I'm gonna say, y'all, people are crazy when it gets to people like that. It is just insane. You have to get places like that hours early, hours. It was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to catch up on the comments here.
Yeah.
I need to cut.
See, Andrew said something about the Oak Ridge Boys and Statler Brothers. Yep. My husband listens to them. I grew up listening to them. I don't go back and replay old stuff though all the time though.
Yeah, my parents keep the radio on what they call the oldies, and now I cut my radio on, and what I listen to now is called the oldies. I'm like, what I grew up on is not the oldies, And then I realized, oh, it is about 40 years old at least. Laura saying she has a self-injectable called Emgality. It's supposed to help migraines from coming on.
Ooh.
The company has a copay program. Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
Because I tell you, I had a shot that I was having to take for arthritis. My insurance quit covering it.
Oh no.
It was $2,000 a shot.
Shoot. Well,
Yeah, it was $2,000 a shot, so I couldn't do that.
I've got to look at options because I'm going to be out of my migraine med. I should already be out of it, but I've been like spacing it out. But once I'm out of it, I can't afford over $1,200 a month. So, see, copay for Nurtec is $4,285 a month. Yeah, that's like the craziness because they were trying to put me on Nurtec as well. I don't think I ended up going on Nurtec. Joy says that her doctor gave her something to try and help some of the symptoms. Good. Very good, Joyce. She says she has to go back to, and that's in Billings, right? After she sees her heart doctor, has to do some more tests. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to look and see. I haven't done that yet. All right, let me press it, and then I'll have my block done.
That one is looking cute.
Isn't it? It's a lot of pieces.
Yeah, I've been trying to do the ones that are just the two colors, just the two fabrics.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just
And
two
there's
fabrics.
not that many of them that's just the two fabrics.
Mm-hmm. Well, this one is. Arizona block is just two fabrics.
Yeah. I think I do the Arizona block
Mm-mm.
already?
No,
No, okay.
no, it's got a lot of pieces in
Okay.
it.
That may be the one I was looking at doing, and then I saw all them half square triangles, and I was like, not happening.
That's not bad.
Not happening.
Nice thing is there was enough room for me to trim up. There was a lot of room for me to trim up, so it's not
Okay.
bad. All right, I'll hit it with
I
some.
think I know which one I'm going to do next week. Well,
Okay, here we go.
oh, that looks good. Okay. Let me hold mine up too.
Yay! Love it. Love it. All right, so this is what, week 3 that we've done?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna look and see too. Joyce says it takes I can't pronounce it, but I know what you're talking about. For migraines, 50 milligrams twice a day. I have no
Topiramate.
copay. Yep. I just can't pronounce it. That's all it is. All right. Lana says pretty. I agree. They're so pretty. All right. I know you were talking about that Aunt Suki's choice block. Are you still wanting to do it?
Yes. I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I'm still going to look, but that block just calls me. It's got them flying geese in it, but
Yeah. You know, let's do that one. Let's both do that one next week.
okay.
So next week is gonna
Flying
be.
geese are not a strong suit for me.
That's okay. But we'll work through those together. Cause I don't know what my next one will be. Or maybe I do. But yeah, we'll do. Ooh, I like that one. Yeah, let's do Aunt Suki's block next. So
Okay.
we're gonna for one week and 1 week only. This is a limited time offer. You guys are going to get to see me and Cathy working on the same block at the same time.
Yeah, next week is when I'll be working the 12-hour shifts. So I don't know what that week's going to look like.
Well, that's why we need to pair up and work on the
Yeah,
same thing at the same time.
that week is going to look crazy.
Well, at least the cutting is only 7 different cuts.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah, I may have to go on and cut those tonight so they're cut. I'm not cutting them tonight. Don't let me lie to you. I'm not cutting it tonight
That's okay.
because it's almost 8:30 and I still have to empty my truck to pack it for our trip tomorrow.
Great question, Lana. It's a Celebrate with Quilts book. Mine is spiral bound, in case you're wondering. I had it done after. There's a link in the description box below the video, so you can go purchase your own copy of Celebrate with Quilts. You can find it other places other than just Amazon, but it is linked with an Amazon link, so it's easier to find that way. Melina says, nice block, ladies. Chloe says, twinsies, right? Andrea says, oh my gosh. Andrea says that she is waiting for us to catch up with her now so she can work on any more.
Well, thank you.
So between now and next week, I am going to go ahead. Let me go back to my page with the quilt in it. So I have got. You're welcome, Lana. Oh, you're so very welcome. All right, so I've gotten the first and second row attached, so I can't do the third row without doing a triangle piece. So if you guys have not checked out Cathy's channel, she was working on this live, or not live, but on a recorded video. She released it today, so you guys can actually go back and see how this all goes together, because she's showing that. I'm just working on it and getting it done. She's actually showing it.
Yeah.
But I'm
the trick to doing those corner pieces on the rows is to find somewhere on that row to line up. Don't just try try to center it, line it up.
Yeah.
So what I would do is where the triangle L's, I would make the bottom of the L go to the bottom of the block and make it even.
Yes.
That way it's like it's just another block piece. It's just missing half of it.
Yeah, that's
You know,
exact.
I just
Yeah, because you're gonna have
you just have to treat it like it's another block piece.
yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of hangover from the row before.
Yeah.
So don't panic if you have hangover. That's normal. What I'm going to do next week when you guys see my quilt up on the wall, it is going to be hanging this way versus going this way because I'm going to run out of room very quickly. So it's going to be hanging this way, and or I may put it up behind me. I've got to work with the camera a little bit more and fix some of the stuff that's been going on now that I have some time to do it, and I've got things off my plate. But there's a lot of half square triangles and quarter half square triangle mixtures that are your setting pieces for putting this quilt together. I will say this, and I don't know if you read it somewhere that I didn't read it. Oh, yeah, it is in there. So when you look at the finishing fabric requirements, so the dark blue setting squares, there's I, J, K, L, M. Those are the different setting squares, so it tells you what sizes to cut. There's a little asterisk out beside it, and that tells you whether you're cutting the squares on the diagonal once or if you're cutting it on the diagonal twice. So that's where you find those instructions. It is not stated anywhere else in the assembly instructions as to where you're going to find those size triangles. So please, if you haven't cut those already, when you cut them, label them because you will need them later. Don't be mean.
Yes.
Label your stuff.
Yes, label them. I didn't label mine either, so don't feel bad. All I do is just measure across one of the straight edges, not the diagonal, and I'm like, okay, it's this big, so I know which one it is now. And I cut mine, those blue ones, those that were like at the 7/8 and the 5/8. I just cut it at the full inch.
That's what I did too. So K has a 7/8 measurement. I cut that up. And I think maybe I cut M also at the full up next size.
Yeah, I did
but
too.
You only need one
it's
M.
At that 5/8.
Yeah, you don't need any more than one M, so you won't need it again. So you will have some extra scrap. So don't panic about having extra scrap. There's always going to be something that you can do with it later.
And if you don't have anything to do with it later, you can always mail it to Tammy.
Yes,
she'll take it.
I will take it. If you can cut a 1-inch square out of it, I will take it. Let's see. Andrea was saying that she has 5 quilts going at the same time and sewed ahead so she could work on the others. Lana was saying that she would not wish migraines on her enemies, even if she had any, and autocorrect had gotten her. Autocorrect gets me all the time. You would not believe some of the things that my friends have gotten in their text messages from me. Because autocorrect gets me all the time. So you're good. Yeah. You're absolutely good. So, all right. Last announcements. Sunday, we have Sean from The Guy Who Sews coming over to come join us. If you've not hit that thumbs up, please hit that thumbs up. If you've hit it already, don't hit it again, or hit it 2 more times. That way it goes back on. If you want to hit the dislike, if you hate my channel, go ahead and hit the dislike. I do not mind. Just hit 1 like or 1 dislike. Leave me some kind of feedback, something or other. If you're watching this on the replay, please leave a comment. Sunday is going to be the last opportunity for you to get an advance entry into Tuesday's giveaways. That you will be able to do by doing a super chat. The amount does not matter, but you can get an advance ticket entry by doing a super chat. Tuesday, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Do not be late. You will miss something if you are late on Tuesday. If I go live a little early, that's okay. That's getting you guys into the chat. I won't start anything before 6 p.m. Mountain Time, but at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, everything starts. So come join the party. Come get some giveaways. You do have to be present if you do not have an advance ticket. So, yes, come celebrate with me, please. Pretty please.
I'm gonna have
All
to
that.
get an advance ticket then.
Sounds like a
I may
plan.
be sleeping since I'm gonna be working.
I hear you. Oh. Lana said, hit dislike twice, then hit the like. Yes. All right, Joyce, now you have an advance ticket. Lana now has an advance ticket as well.
Yay, Joyce! Yay,
Thank you.
Lana!
Thank you, you guys. I love that little character, Joyce. I don't
I
know
do
how
too.
you
That's the
guys
cutest.
select it, but thank you. Oh my gosh. You guys are fantastic. So, Sunday night, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It is a late show. I'm not the late show, but I am the late show. Um, if you guys have not checked out Cathy's channel, please go into the description box, click on the link to Cathy's channel over at My Hobby Home. Go over to her channel, go hang out, leave comments, give her likes, please. Don't give her dislikes. You guys can give me the dislikes. Give her the likes, okay? Laura now has an advance ticket. Awesome.
Yay!
So please give Cathy the love too. She is working hard over here, keeping me going. It is all her. It's all her. So,
Oh no!
shh, I'm giving you credit. I mean, come on now.
Thank you.
But yeah, go check out Cathy's channel as well. So thank you all for being here. I will see you guys Sunday. If you are there in my chat, you are more than welcome to do super chats Sunday night as well. Come hang out, show the love, show Sean the love as well. Let's work on Fab Farm and get ready for a big party. See you guys.